Interesting title. It's called Who Ordered This Truckload of Dung? Inspiring Stories for Welcoming Life's Difficulties by A. John Brown. As a young man, I enjoyed music, all types of music from rock to classical, jazz to folk. I remember being at the very first nervous performance of Led Zeppelin at a small club in Soho. I have so many precious memories of the music scene in London at the time. At the end of most concerts, I would shout, "More, more!" Usually the band or orchestra would play on for a while. Eventually, though, they had to stop, pack up their gear, and go home. Even though I knew in my heart that I probably would never get to hear that band again, that they had left my life forever, never once did I feel sad. As I walked out into the cold, damp darkness of the London night, the stirring music still echoed in my mind. What magnificent music! What a powerful performance! How lucky I was to have been there at the time. And that is exactly how I felt after my own father's death. It was as if a great concert had finally come to an end. It was such a wonderful performance. I was, as it were, shouting loudly, "More, more," when it came close to the finale. My dear old dad did struggle hard to keep living a little longer for us, but eventually he had to pack up his gear and go home. When I walked out at the end of the service, knowing in my heart that I would probably not get to be with him again, that he had left my life forever, I didn't feel sad, nor did I cry. What I felt in my heart was, what a magnificent father, what a powerful inspiration was his life. How lucky I was to have been there at the time. How fortunate I was to have been his son. I felt the very same exhilaration as I had often felt at the end of one of the great concerts in my life. I wouldn't have missed that for the world. Grief is seeing only what has been taken away from you. The celebration of a life is recognizing all that we were blessed with and feeling so grateful. And one of my favorite memories of Nanette was she was 91 years old and I took her to Kohl's to get new tennis shoes. And she looked around and she knew exactly what she wanted, the bright pink ones. What to do in times like these? Drive my car out to the beach. The Pacific that means peace, when you don't feel so out of reach. Today the world stopped making sense, at least in my experience. It's just nature's way, I guess. I will not miss you any less. A drop of water in the ocean, life will take its natural course. A drop of water in the ocean will find its way back to the source. There's an open, empty sky where nothing's born and nothing dies. It only changes form. The darkest hour becomes the dawn. Sometimes it isn't very clear exactly what we're doing here, but I gather there's a clue, and what I learned from loving you ain't a drop of water in the ocean. Life will take its natural course. A drop of water in the ocean will find its way back to the source. A drop of water in the ocean will find its way back to the source. The Pacific, that means peace, where you don't feel so out.